Come on there. That's it. Excellent, excellent. Good. Come on.
The scariest guy in the UFC is from Chechnya, Khamzat Chimaev. Have you ever seen that guy? He's a monster. Watch how he storms at him. Wow, bro. I mean, this is crazy grappling ability. The most aggressive guy in the sport.
Joe Rogan had a strong reaction after seeing Khamzat Chimaev's training footage from last week as he prepared for his fight with Dricus Du Plessis. What stood out to him wasn't just the hard work or the pace, it was the energy. Every move Khamzat made looked focused and deliberate, like nothing in the session was wasted. Rogan's response came right away, and it was obvious he saw this as more than a fighter putting in routine work. This felt different.
Nice. Fast. Good job. Keep going. Good. Now, good job. Go. That boy, Sammy, go. Go. Yeah. Good. There you go. That's it. Come on, Josh. Come on. Get him. Jack, what's the next one? The next one.
Nice. Fast. Good. Keep going. The voices from Khamzat Chimaev's training session were all energy and urgency, pushing him to keep the pace high. Good job. Go. That's it. Keep moving. Come on, Josh. Get him. When the talk shifted to Khamzat's fight with Robert Whittaker, Joe Rogan didn't hold back. He said the control Khamzat showed in that match stayed with him. It wasn't just raw strength, it was relentless pressure that made a former champion look powerless. What surprised Rogan even more was that Khamzat didn't always need punches to do damage. He recalled one moment where Whittaker's jaw took a hit from nothing but a forearm. Rogan noted Whittaker's past injury, but still pointed out that Khamzat's positioning alone made that moment devastating, injury or not.
And Robert Whittaker, seeing him breaking Robert Whittaker's jaw just by squeezing across his face. Apparently, Robert Whittaker had a broken jaw when he was a child, and he had it work done, but it's always been vulnerable. His front teeth had been pushed in before. In the Dricus Du Plessis fight, he had a problem with it as well, apparently. But this was different, because this was like Chimaev got the blade of his forearm across the jaw, and it was like just crushing those teeth, and it goes into his mouth. You saw the photo?
Yeah.
What it looks like?
Yeah, man.
Rogan also highlighted how much better Khamzat looks at 185 pounds. At 170, he said, Khamzat was draining himself just to make weight. Now, at middleweight, he's full of energy, massive for the division, and appears almost unstoppable. Rogan praised his dangerous striking, world-class grappling, and an intensity that, in his view, no one else in the UFC can match right now.
I mean, Chimaev was smothering him. Whittaker looked exhausted.
It was very early in the fight, too.
Yeah, first round. I mean, it's just the amount of technique that Khamzat has and the intensity of his attack is unlike anybody else. He's so talented. He's so good at grappling, and his stand-up is dangerous too. And I think he's way better at 185. I really do. I think at 170 he was killing himself to make that weight. And now you see him at 185. I think he has more energy. He's more than big enough for those guys. He's huge. He's a big guy. He's good, man. He's really good. But Ilia Topuria, that was the most shocking.
It says that Robert only landed 2 strikes.
Wow. That's crazy. In on him and just started beating the out of him. I mean, it was so relentless and overwhelming. And when Robert got up once, Khamzat dove on him again and had him down again in a second. So it's demoralizing.
Yeah. Reminded me of Khabib as well, where you get up, you get straight back down, and then you just run out of energy, right?
Maybe even more intense, because maybe even more dominant. To do that to Whittaker like that, a guy who's a world champion, even the Conor fight, it took a while before he overwhelmed him, It took a while before he was just beating Conor's ass. The beginning of the fight is more competitive. This was just a overwhelming victory. He just hummed.
Rogan also mentioned Khamzat's fight with Gilbert Burns, a much tougher battle. Burns landed clean shots and kept the fight close, giving Khamzat real pushback. What impressed Rogan was how Khamzat handled it. He didn't fade or lose focus. Instead, he pushed harder, made adjustments during the fight, and still managed to take control. It wasn't a flawless performance, but to Rogan, it proved two things he values most: durability and the ability to stay sharp under heavy pressure.
Gilbert Burns fight, he won, but it was close.
It was very close. I think it's at 170. I don't think he's the same guy at 170.
Okay.
I also think Gilbert is tough as fuck. And at that point in time, Gilbert he challenged Usman for the title and lost, but then came back and was one of the best 170 pounders in the world. It was a big step up in competition that I don't think Khamzat had faced before. And Gilbert is a world champion in jiu-jitsu. He's a very, very, very good grappler. So there's a difference there. When you get Gilbert to the ground, it's not that simple. Like you're fighting off arm bars and triangles and guillotines, and he's back up to his feet. There was a lot of wild scrambles. It was just, Gilbert's a little older now, but back then he was really in his prime or close to it, and he's just that fucking good. That's why that fight was so close. It's just Gilbert, especially in that fight, he was that good. I mean, it was a war. He dropped Chimaev, he cracked him with the right hand, but Chimaev, even when he got dropped, he dove in and took him down. Like, he's fucking good, man.